Hey guys, welcome back. Here. We have a strength session today. I realize, excuse me, Patrick and I are filming similar sessions this week, but I am going to do different skill variations, and we also have different total volumes, so it'll still be good. Another thing I was going to say is I'm going to be doing heavy and medium pressing, but you can just do any upper body movement. If you're doing pressing in Patrick's session, you can also do an upper body pulling movement in this one, and that's totally fine. Off camera, I did do a lot of warm-up sets to get to my working weight, and then I hit 2 very heavy singles. Again, I just wanted to do it off camera just because I'm really testing my limits with that weight. And the added pressure of the camera sometimes is a little bit too intense in the 90% zone. So if you want to work your way up, hit pause, and you can try 2 singles in your 90% zone. If you just want to move on to the heavy lifts with me, this is about an 85% of your 1 rep max, or an all-out set of 5, which we actually only have 2 reps. So we're just going to do a double. I'm going to hit a double on my floor press at this weight. And then we have 10 medium presses, so we'll just go 2, 3, 5 with a slightly lighter weight. Then we have 17 light lower body. I'm going to be doing some RDLs with the barbell. And then 17 very light lower. I'm going to do some jump squats again for you guys. So we'll wrap it up pretty quickly today. Again, hit pause if you want to work your way up and do some singles in your very heavy zone. Otherwise, we'll jump into a double right now. All right, we'll wait about 2 minutes. So I started the clock when I was working my way up to my very heavy. So it'll be 23:30 on the clock. And so what you're going to do is come down just a little bit. If you're using kettlebells, you can just come 1 bell down, or if you know how to do the math for your percentages, you'll take your 1 rep max, and the medium zone is around a 75% effort. So I'm going to do my math real quick. Oops. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to switch that out. All right, first set is also going to be a double. All right, that felt challenging. See if we can get to 5. Otherwise, we can always go 2, 3, 2, 3, and that's fine. Also, so let's wait until about 26:30 on the clock. Our next set is going to be for 3. Okay. Just writing down my weights here. All right. So we'll continue with that rest, and then I'll try and hit 3 reps. All right, you probably guessed it. Not going to do the set of 5. I'm going to go 2, 3 again, because that feels pretty hard. And some clients ask us, like, is it better to do 2, 3, 2, 3 to hit your 10 reps, or should you do 2, 3, 5 and lower the weight on the 5? My personal opinion is just to do more sets and try and keep the load the same, because you're really going to be forcing your body to adapt to that weight. And over time, you will be able to crank out more reps, and sometimes it's just the day. If it's hot, or you slept crappy, or you didn't eat enough, there's a lot of factors. So that would be my recommendation, is if you're having trouble and you're right kind of in between weights based on what you have, just break it into smaller sets, try to hit your total volume for the day, but keep the weight the same. So let's take another minute, and then we'll go back to a set of 2. Also, if you have a lifting partner who can spot you, that is another option. It's a strategy a lot of powerlifters use is, let's say you have your set of 5, still trying to hit all 5 reps, but maybe reps 4 and 5 you have to do with a light spot, but you're not changing the absolute load. So that would be an option if you have a lifting partner, but if you're by yourself, like me, you can break it into smaller sets and still get all your reps in. So we're going to wait until about 32 minutes on the clock, and we'll hit our final set of 3 reps. All right, we got it. Got all 10. So we're going to move on to our light lower. I'm going to do barbell RDL, but if you have kettlebells, you can just use kettlebells or dumbbells. You can also do a squat pattern, as long as it's something that's your all-out set of 12. That's the load you're going to be using. And we're going to do sets of 4, 5, 8. All right. Okay. I just have to add a little bit to the bar, and we'll be ready to go. So find what weights you're going to use. First set's going to be 4. So again, the RDL, the knees are straighter than your traditional or sumo deadlift. Still a little bit of a soft bend there. And you're just going down, move forward. You're just going down as low as you can until you feel that stretch in the back of your hamstrings. So no need to necessarily touch the weights on the ground. It's just as far as necessary. So let's wait until 37 on the clock. Our next set will be for 5. All right, we'll wait till 38:30, I want to say. We have our last set, which is for 8. So we'll take a little bit more rest, knock out that big set, and then we'll move on to the very light zone. I'm going to do those jump squats again. We only have 2 sets, a set of 7 and a set of 10. It'll be good. All right, who needs thumbs anyway? Had to hook grip that because the sets are so long. All right. So if you want to use a weight, you can. If you want to just do body weight, jump up in the air, you're welcome to. Since we just have 7 and 10, I'm going to try a slightly larger than I typically do, and hopefully I can get it back around my head after. But let's wait another minute or so. So you want to find a weight that you could do an all-out set of 20. But again, we're only going to do a set of 7 and 10 today, so you have a little bit of room to push if you want to. Again, if I have the weight behind my back, I just come up onto my toes. I don't necessarily leave the ground because then the kettlebell kind of bangs down on your back when you come down. Dennis Facillo can do it beautifully. I don't know how he does it, but he has mastered actually going airborne with the bell behind his head. But if you're like me, you can just come up onto the toes. You're still going to get that triple extension, which is the goal. All right, so first set will be for 7. All right, the dismount was ugly, but I'll try it one more time. Only have one more set. So we'll wait a minute, and then we'll do a set of 10. Slightly better dismount that time. All right, made it through, guys. Not too crazy today. And if you don't count the time that I spent working up to that very heavy single, today's class was under 30 minutes. So hope you had fun. Drop us a note, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.